Good evening, I'm Steve Hensley. More than 7,200 Kentuckians have now been diagnosed with COVID-19. Governor Beshear announced 199 new cases today. And as of today, more than 121,000 people have been tested. That number has gone way up in the last little bit. Governor Beshear says 2 more Kentuckians have died from the virus, a much lower death toll than some of the days we've seen recently. 2 people have died, at least 328 total have died during this pandemic. The governor also announced today that the revised state travel ban will now expire on May 22nd. That's a Friday, and gatherings of 10 people or less will also be allowed on that same day. It's important to mention too, that is right before Memorial Day weekend. So again, gatherings of 10 or less will be allowed going into Memorial Day weekend, and the travel ban expires. Restaurants in Kentucky are going on nearly 2 months now without having any dine-in customers due to COVID-19. But as restaurants prepare for their reopening date of May 22nd, some may have found a silver lining amid everything. WYMT's Connor James explains how.
Big Blue Smokehouse in Hazard has smoked meats and served meals and drinks here for almost 8 years. Now it's a much different story.
We were doing a really good business, and it's pretty well crippled our business, other than, what few takeouts we get a day.
That's one of the owners, Doug Campbell. He estimates their business finances have taken more than a 75% hit. But despite that, progress is still being made here.
Yes, sir. We've been cleaning, painting, redone all the floors, put a bunch of new tables and chairs in.
With all the downtime and only staff inside, they have been able to renovate. And what's new here goes beyond what you can see. It's also what you can drink.
We've put new shelving in. We've probably got 40 to 50 top shelf bourbons.
With inside capacity being restricted to 33%, this alleyway will soon house between 40 and 50 patio chairs.
We're going to set up a lot of tables across the sidewalk and on the other side over there.
Overall, the last 2 months have not been easy for the restaurant, and not just for financial reasons.
The people you make relationships with, you didn't know them before they started coming in, but they become regulars, and you get a good rapport with them. And we'll be looking forward to seeing all of our people.
But they say when the doors reopen, they will be excited to see some sit-down dining faces again. In Hazard, Connor James, WYMT Mountain News.
The restaurant plans on following all sanitation guidelines when they do reopen. Next Wednesday, May 20th, retail stores will be able to reopen, of course, under strict new guidelines. Like restaurants, they can only operate at 33% capacity. They're also encouraged to modify internal traffic and create a waiting system for people outside. Employees also need to maintain at least 6 feet of distance. But where distance is not possible, cash registers will likely have clear glass barriers. And of course, you should practice proper hygiene.
We have been bringing people back very slowly. We're just trying to make sure that people are safe. So we're training our associates on each step of keeping the public safe. Mask, hand washing, keeping people the right feet apart. As you can see what my mask says, 6 feet apart.
Each business has been instructed to post the new guidelines outside the stores. More younger adults in Kentucky are testing positive for COVID-19, but doctors say that increase in numbers does not tell the whole story. Victor Puente tells us why the state is seeing more people in younger age groups receiving positive test results.
Over the past few weeks, the number of Kentuckians in their 20s who have tested positive for COVID-19 has risen higher than those in their 60s or 70s. These are the numbers up through yesterday. Medical experts say they don't believe more young people are getting infected, but that our statewide testing is finally giving us a more accurate picture of who has COVID-19.
We're expanding and catching the populations that we didn't naturally get before. Before we were testing higher risk populations, those who presented to the emergency department, those who presented for admission to the hospital.
With Governor Andy Beshear encouraging all Kentuckians to get tested, those numbers should continue to rise. Stanton says that doesn't tell the whole story.
And so by expanding testing, we're naturally going to pick up those numbers. And so the number positive are going to go up. But I think we're going to still continue to see the numbers of admissions and deaths actually to continue to drop off.
While younger people are a smaller percentage of those who get seriously ill, it can still happen. A 31-year-old from Powell County told me he was treated for an upper respiratory infection, but a week later ended up in the hospital being treated for COVID-19.
It feels like an elephant is kind of standing on your chest, and it's not really comfortable.
Merriman told me he considered himself lucky to have only spent one night in the hospital.
It doesn't pick and choose who it's going to affect, so you honestly just don't know. It can be any age. I never thought that I would have contracted it at all.
Dr. Stanton says another benefit to expanded testing is alerting those who may have it but aren't showing symptoms that they shouldn't be in contact with anyone.
You know, it's not over. I think we're all over it, but it's not over.
In Lexington, Victor Puente, WKYT.
In Kentucky, the numbers show more people in their 40s are infected than any other age group. And unfortunately, that's mine. This week is National Skilled Nursing Care Week, and in Cumberland, Tri-Cities Nursing and Rehabilitation Center celebrated with a drive-by parade. Family members drove by to see their loved ones, greeting them with horns and signs of admiration. WIMT's Lacey Roberts will have more on this parade coming up tonight at 11. The skies of Corbin will be dark this 4th of July after officials called off the annual fireworks display. While a difficult decision, organizers say it is in the interest of public safety. WIMT's Will Puckett has more.
This 4th of July, the streets of Corbin will be a little quieter.
It was extremely difficult because we knew we were going to be disappointing a lot of people.
Earlier this week, commissioners with Corbin Tourism and Convention Commission Board erred on the side of caution and called off this year's fireworks show.
The board unanimously decided that in the interest of public safety to cancel the fireworks this year.
With a price tag of $12,000, the fireworks are an expenditure that the board cannot afford.
Looking at our budget and the 50% reduction and what we were going to bring in from revenue generation, we really had to cut all, special programs and sponsorships.
On top of that, with thousands expected to line the streets and come into the city, this was a health-centered move as well.
Thousands of people who congregate, down the Cumberland Falls Highway, in all the parking lots, here at the exit. So, it easily brings 5,000 to 7,000 people.
And while they know they will miss the shoppers, eaters, and moviegoers before,
it was an extremely difficult decision.
They hope by calling it off this year, they are able to save it for next year and years after. In Corbin, Will Puckett, WIMT Mountain News.
Kriebel says they hope they are able to amend their 2021 budget quarterly as they get more money flowing in.
And as we head into the next couple of days, we are going to continue to see those warmer temperatures. As we go ahead and take you up to some of those cameras, we can go ahead and take you over into that UVA WISE camera where you could see plenty of sunshine. We are going to continue to see that sunshine, though, as we head throughout the rest of today. And looking over into the Mountain Parkway, over into parts of Powell County, you could see a little bit of that sunshine once again. And even heading into really the next couple of hours, we are going to possibly see a few scattered showers and some thunderstorms. Still seeing those popping up, though, across the area. And as we head into tomorrow, though, we are going to continue to see those beautiful conditions. You'll be able to take that work outside on the porch once again. Temperatures into about those lower 80s. See temperatures into the mid 60s heading into tomorrow. And then as we head into tomorrow, we are going to continue to see those scattered showers and a few thunderstorms. Temperatures will be into about the upper 50s to lower 60s. And then as we head throughout the afternoon over hours, we are going to see those temperatures get back into the upper 70s to lower 80s. We are going to see some heavier downpours at times, possibly maybe a little bit later Friday and even into your Saturday morning. But hey, we are going to continue to see that sunshine and those warmer temperatures. Those really look to continue heading into the rest of the weekend. The showing by 7 o'clock in the morning, though, on Saturday, a few clouds, temperatures into about the upper 50s to lower 60s. We see those rain chances once again continue into the weekend. Sunday into Monday looks a little bit soggier as we have a cold front move in, so you do see those soggier conditions start to move in for your Monday, and we even see a few scattered rain chances continue as we head into your Tuesday. So looking at the rest of that extended forecast, we do see temperatures into the lower 80s. A few scattered chances continue Sunday into your Monday. We see those lower 70s continue heading into the new work week as well. So Steve, at least we do see those warmer temperatures continue, but we'll have to dodge a few scattered showers and thunderstorms as we head into the next few days.
Paige, thank you very much. I actually think I heard some thunder outside here in Hazard just a moment ago. Well, today we are getting a better look at 4 different plans UK is considering for its fall semester amid coronavirus concerns. As Garrett Weimer reports, 3 of them involve in-person classes for at least part of the year.
UK leaders are still looking at ideas to reinvent normal on UK's campus this fall. A team of researchers and experts is looking at health issues like screening, testing, and contact tracing. Meanwhile, the results of 3 other teams working on plans have been boiled down to 4 different scenarios.
The first scenario is a normal start. In-person classes begin August 24th, no fall break, and the semester ends at Thanksgiving. Finals could be in person or online. Now, the second scenario is a delayed start. So in-person classes begin September 14th, no fall break. In-person classes end at Thanksgiving, and classes continue online into December, with finals also online. Now, the third scenario is a hybrid semester. Classes begin online August 24th, and in-person classes begin September 14th and run through Thanksgiving break. At that point, the semester could end or it could continue online. Now, the fourth scenario is a fully online semester, starting in August, running to December. No changes to the academic calendar there.
All proposals that include in-person classes also recommend things like an alternating attendance policy when social distancing can't be achieved, encouraging outdoor classes, staggering and extending transition time between classes, and redesigning classrooms and other spaces to accommodate safety guidelines. UK leaders hope to unveil the final campus restart plan in June. At UK, Garrett Weimer, WKYT.
UK is asking the campus community for feedback on each plan. The deadline for that is 5 p.m. tomorrow. A nearly 20-mile pursuit through 2 counties ended today with 2 arrests in Floyd County. Deputies say it started in Johnson County, where speeds reached 120 miles per hour down US 23. They lost the car for a brief time and found it in a landfill area. With the help of a K-9, a man and a woman were found and arrested. Both are facing numerous charges, including some for drugs. We are still working to learn the suspects' names. We'll be right back.